morning, everyone. How are you doing today? Beautiful. My name is Joesephyr, and here we are with the Fujin banner. So Fujin is a character that I like, but as I said in my Should You Pull video for her, her FR leaves something to be desired. And yet, here I am anyway, about to go pulling for Fujin FR. And the reason for that is because I have, as part of my San Diego TwitchCon donation drive, which people have been very kind to have started off for me, one of the goals was to pity Fujin FR. And hopefully it doesn't come to that and we can get some Gabranth BT or perhaps Sid LD along the way. But I actually don't have Fujin LD either. So this could either go very well or very, very badly. But I wanted to go straight into gems despite the fact that I'm actually overburdened with tickets, because at the end of the day, if you guys are willing to help me out with some of this stuff, I'm happy to provide what entertainment I can in a masochistic fashion in this way. So we're just going to go straight to the multi-draw tickets and see how we go with it. But before we get started, I do always shout out one of my patrons over on Patreon every time I release a video. And today that person is going to be Teriuchi, who has Squall as their title card, which obviously very fitting for the kind of video we're doing today, being FF8 themed. Now, I also was a little bit hopeful that they'd upgraded Fujin FR somehow, but as you can see here, I don't have the BT, I don't have the FR, obviously, but I don't also have Sid LD, so there's chances for some niceties here, but we'll have to see how we go. I'm nervous, but let's just go in and do it. There's a gold orb. I have my tea at the ready. Fingers crossed that we can get the LD ticked off. Fingers crossed we can get the LD ticked off. That is a Kai SDX. That is not what we want. None of that is what we want. Okay, great start. Okay, oh. I really don't want my first FR pity to be Fujin. By the way, obviously the donation drive is still running. At the moment we have, the next goal is going to be painting giveaways. So we're going to be doing lots of those over the course of time. That's something I didn't have. That is also something I did. That's an amazing pull. That is an amazing pull, actually. Okay, so now we just need the FR. We just need the FR. That's actually really great. Now, I would have ordinarily stopped here. I would have ordinarily stopped here, but we're going to push on. Anyways, like I said, we do still have the donation drive running, and the next goal is going to be for a painting giveaway. And once I've done that, then we have lots of other goals. If you'd like to know more about it, then it's all in the panels down below over on Twitch, or you can find it on my social media accounts if you're interested. So, let's keep going. Ah! Oh, it wasn't too bad! It wasn't too bad! Thank the gods! Thank the gods! I was willing to go. I was ready. I was ready. It could be a BT. This is true. It could be a BT. If it becomes BT, then we'll have to keep going, but it's not the BT. It's fine. I can live without Gabranth. It's okay. Gabranth BT is something I would have really liked, but I didn't get it, and that's okay. We managed to come away. Considering how much we needed from this banner, we've actually come out pretty well, to be honest. Like 15k got us Fujin LD, FR, and Sid LD for the love and the money. So, yep, we're going to be leaving this banner. Like, we're not going to be touching this with a barge pole anymore, and that's going to be that. Thank you ever so much for everyone who's contributed to this, and I hope that I can do more work. If you have any other ideas for things that I could be doing towards the donation drive or anything, because it really is something that's I'd love to be able to do. Obviously traveling to the US is very expensive, but if you have any ideas for things that I could do to warrant that kind of thing, I'd love to hear about it. So thank you all very much, and yeah, that's gonna be that. See you for the Shinryu. Hello there everybody, welcome back. As you can see, I have stayed true to my word, and I have maxed out my Fujin, everything there, force enhancements, weapon, armor, everything, and we're going to take an interesting team into this very long-winded Shinryu using Makina, Galoof, and Fujin. So this is actually going to be an off-turn damage team that is going to use Fujin FR. So we did a little bit of a test run earlier, and it seemed pretty good for this. Yeah, it is the wrong overlay, but I'll just change it. I'm not bothering now. But yes, so this is what we're going to be taking for this, and it actually seemed pretty damn good, to be honest. So, and mind you, we're getting a cheeky, like, first turn in. That's rude. Well, at least we get final strike, if you want to be rude about it. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. So, stunning slash, just to make sure that the debuff is up there. Now, the interesting thing here is with Makina, I'm not actually aiming to use his burst phase for damage. I'm aiming to use it just to make his effects last for longer. So I'm not going to be using it for any other reason than to just deal with extra damage during the enemy turns. It's a bit of a weird way to go about it, but it does work. So, Shirahadori, we'll just get these on the case nice and ready. We don't have the wind in peril just yet, so the damage won't be quite what it needs to be. But Shirahadori again, please, Galoof. Thank you. Get that plus. And at this point, it's fine for me to use the delay, but the only problem with Fujin's, problem in this particular situation is I don't really want the delay from her kit. I just want the launches. Because I'm actually using Fujin's trap to deal the majority of her damage. So she's using her wind slashes to just try and deal as much damage as possible. So I'm going to use Awakening here just to get the buff up as quick as I can. Or as far as I can. And I want to start getting in the habit of breaking things in the wrong order now. And then I might just use cover just so that that's ready for when we need it. Because I'm not going to be dealing much damage with Galoof right now anyway, so I might as well just have that ready. Yeah, I am missing a throwing ultimate weapon for Fujin. I wasn't quite that prepared. Perhaps I should have been. Perhaps I should have been. Am I going to BT with the FR active? No. No, I'm using all three of these to deal off-turn damage as much as I can. I mean, you can see, the damage adds up pretty hefty. Oh, you actually managed to hit Galoof, you rudeness. And then Wind Slash is doing its bit. Lovely, that's what we like to see. So I guess at this point, I'm just going to use Metsu and Sai. Just to build the gauge up. I'm going to use the BT attack for Makina. Sort of fairly, close to when the bar will go off. You've still got turns with that, so that's fine. So we'll use Sai here. And I've also got Kai's Call in the Waiting in the Wings. And I've also, because I'm going to have to survive one of their phases, one of their force time phases, I've also brought Warrior of Light along to be on the safe side. Hello, Isla. How are you? Wing dive, doing wing divey things. But look, if you look how many HP dust we got here. So, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot. Their FR attack is a guaranteed hit. That's why I brought Warrior of Light. So as you can see, there's a lot of damage coming out of this. Like, a lot. Honestly, I kind of regret investing in Auron a little bit. Only because I like Galoof more. If I'm being honest, I just like him more. Well, Warrior of Light I brought along because he's just a failsafe at the end of the day. I don't know how much damage I would take from the FR attack otherwise, so it's a precaution more than anything. Yeah, well, we can use Tai because we need to keep on top of having the I could possibly have taken Kane. I wanted to take Makina. Because I like Machina. That and Machina can do a lot of damage with during his turns as well. Like, he can make use of the gauge as it's building. So I guess, well, we may as well get the launch in here because we'll get the little bit of battery off of it from Fujin. And then with Galoof, we want an LD now. We want to make sure that we've got that ready to go. In a way, I'm kind of sad that I have wind damage because well, I'm not because you need it for the bravery damage really. But also, it's kind of nice to have the delay aura when you're focusing on an off-turn damage team. Right, so this will deal damage to everybody. But obviously, because it's hit Machina, I actually get another counter out of it. And it's in the wrong order, which is lovely. And then, so that I get a little bit of extra damage here, which is cute. Love that. I'm not going to BT attack yet. I'm going to wait until the next turn to do it. Because I want him to use Furious Blades to delay himself. Like, that's all good. That's all good. Also, the fact that obviously because the battery from Fujin's Gust's ability works on off-turn damage, it means I'm guaranteed to get max damage on off-turns as well. Because they're all batterying each other. And so this turn is a Blade Blitz turn, yeah. And then this turn, I would like... do I want to go straight in for this? Well, I haven't got the BT attack up yet, so we're doing that this turn. So, yeah, we'll do that. I think I'm going to wait until the following turn to use Fujin's bit anyway. Or am I? Because there's off-turn damage to be had here. Let me think. No, I think that this might be a good time to do it, actually. So if I go just straight to the Hyo. Yeah, okay. We'll see how we can do with this, shall we? Because we've got turns here. We've got stuff here. Yep, so Hyo, go for it. And then once that finishes, I'll then be able to use Galoof and use Warrior of Light to keep me protected during their Force Time phase. So I'm not using Machina's Burst phase because it means that I'll have his effect up for when I use FR the second time around. So we'll use Shira Hidori here. Just to get some extra damage. They've got cover on. Yep, they're all good. Everything all Gucci here. I won't get a lot of Force Time out of this, which is unfortunate. But it does mean that I'll get a lot of damage out of them now. Because I want them to get as many turns as possible. Because they're not going to do a lot with Galoof standing there. They're just not. And then I can use Furious Blades here to just pick that pace up. And I need to make sure that they have enough time left on the wind slashes so that they're actually going to be doing damage. But yeah, Galoof just casually throwing in 1.4 million. Casually. No problems. That's a nice battery you have there. It'd be a shame if anything were to happen to it. I think I actually... Ugh, difficult. Do I want to use Tai here to reapply? No, I don't think I do, because I don't think I'm going to get enough turns with it. So I can do it next turn if I have to, as long as I get a launch here. Because that's going to give me 65%. 70%, sorry. Which is helpful, because that means I get lots of damage on these turns. Off they go with all their extra damage. Yeah, just casual amount of damage there. Lovely. And then Wind Slash is going to absolutely shred their bravery, so I don't have to worry about that. Blade Wind, yeah. Blade Blitz, just get as much damage as we can in. Thank you. It's not the most amount of percentage every turn. No, absolutely not. Fujin's FR is bad. I'm just going to put that out there. It's bad. It's not good. But it's definitely enough for us to tackle what we need to here. And you've got... Yep, so that's fine. I'm still not going to use the EX yet. I'll use it the next time I get a chance. So... Get launch. Get some nice percentage, please. Thank you. Another 70%. Delicious. Love that. Furious Blades, please, Machina. So that's going to deal a buttload of damage. And then we get that damage go off as well. And then they get turns, and then that's going to help me out. Wing Dive, absolutely. The only problem is that because they gain bravery so frequently, it's slightly problematic that they gain it so frequently because it means they keep getting broken. And that's not ideal. I think, honestly, the best button for me to press here is actually going to be Dawn Katana. Because I think that it's just going to be the most damage I can get from Galoof right now. Get that extra launch. Well, with any luck, I will get another turn from them. Although I might have to use... hold on. Yeah, no, I won't be able to hit that with it anyway, so I'm still not going to do it just yet, because I'm not. Otherwise, I'm going to miss a turn. So, I think here I want to use Satsu to do that, because you are running out of Wind Slash. Hello, Twiggler Sparkle, how are you? Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So let's just do as much damage as we can with that. Just because it's the most damage I can get out of Fujin at the end of the BT or the FR phase. If I can get them to like 50-odd%, we'll be fine. And then dual wheel Blade Blitz. And that's nice because it means I'll get to finish on a Machina attack. Oh, you're loading up for the new update on Monster Hunter. Excellent. I am very curious. Ah, this is nice. This is an AoE attack, so I get an extra attack out of... well, I would if it had hit Machina. Never mind. The Wind's Rage. Deal Wind Bravery damage. The storm is gone. And then, so that's fine, because it means that this turn I get one dirty Great Furious Blades at 456%. So that's going to churn a load of his HP down. So yeah, they're under the 50% mark, which is where I wanted them to be. Bear in mind, I still have a summon, and I still have another BT phase with Machina. We're good. We'll be fine. All of Fujin's abilities now launch, which is helpful, except for her LD. Her LD actually doesn't launch. But now I want to use the EX so I can start building again. And hopefully I get a turn with Galoof before they max their gauge out so I can get Warrior of Light out. Because otherwise that might be a problem. I don't know how much damage they're going to do, but luckily we're not going to find out. We're not about to find out. Bitter End, please, Galoof. Thank you. We're not about to find out that. Thank you very much. Force ability triggered. Oh, noes. Nothing. Nothing. So I'm going to use Shirahadori, I guess. Let them do their thing. Again, because Machina delays himself, it's nice that you can just kind of get away with it that way. If I really wanted to, I could have arguably used Kane instead of Galoof, and then had a healing call ability. But now they're just going to be doing their thing. It's all good. They're doing their thing. We're still dealing damage. We still Gucci. We Gucci. And then Furious Blades, please, Machina. Although, actually, I've just realised they might be running out of Spiral's Linchpin. Need to be careful of that. Yeah, they might be about to run out of that. So I'll have to make sure that we keep hold of that for, like we use that on the next turn. Galoof's just a safe bet, though, isn't he, really? Oh, we did have a Spiral's Linchpin turn left. At this point, I guess Metsu, just because. We're just waiting for them to let them get their effects back down again. We'll have a nice counter, thank you. Thank you very much. And we still have Spiral's Linchpin, so that's good. That's awesome. We do need to get an EX off of Fujin at some point. Hello there, Kuran. How are you, my darling? Thank you all very much for watching today. I do appreciate it. I know I say these things all the time, but I do always want to like show my appreciation for the fact that anyone watches anything that I'm doing, because I don't think I'm all that interesting, to be honest. But I also, like, you know, I try very hard. I work very hard on what I do, and I'm just very, very grateful. So thank you for being here. Right. Spiral's Linchpin. Spinning Slash. Definitely need Spinning Slash. And Guardian Blade. So, yeah, we'll have that. Thank you. Yeah, the weather is very, very warm. The weather is very warm. Just make sure that the debuff is still there. And you're plenty charming. Don't be so hard on yourself. British humour. Self-deprecating humour is what we do. That is the British way. I don't actually hate myself. I actually quite like myself. Certainly these days. Took me a long time to get there, though. I just love how much Galoof just nullifies so much of this game. It's just really funny to me. Because with any luck, it shouldn't be too far off from the second FR phase, and then that's going to go rather swimmingly, if I do say so myself. So that should be their force time over. Once my character stops slapping them around in their turn. Do we need cover? No, not really. Not really. So Shira Hadori then. Just because damage. And I want to break in the wrong order. Breaking in the wrong order is important, folks. And then at this point, I want Tide because I want to reapply the Wind Slash debuff. And then I think I want to Burst Phase with Machina just so that the ability's ready for when the next phase is going to go off. So I think I'm going to do that now. So if I go... yeah, Heavenly Fist to bring Galoof forward first. Yeah. Is this the game, the Final Fantasy game that Ariana Grande is in? No, that was Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Slightly different one, that one. Oh, I should have put Kaison. But as an Ariana Grande stan, I mean, I don't want her in this game. But fun fact, it was one of the reasons I started playing Brave Exvius. And when I worked for Square Enix, it was one of the things that I said in my job interview that actually helped me get the job. So, fun fact for everybody there. Yeah, let's just burst so we can get the effect back. Make use of these Furious Blades, though. May as well. And Fujin's at least batterying a little bit, which is nice. There's still some damage coming out of these Furious Blades. It's not loads, but it's enough to make a difference. And obviously Pandemonium's adding extra damage to these launches as well, so it's worth. And then Fujin will almost certainly be ready for the next one after this burst phase is over. Yeah, annoyingly, I really wish I'd used Kais. I just completely blanked and forgot him. I might play some Genshin after this, actually, because I have to say, I've been really enjoying myself with that game, which has surprised me, honestly. I have been really enjoying myself with that game lately. It's just a very relaxing game to play. It's lovely, it's very easy to chat to people while we're playing it. If you're watching this on YouTube, do let me know if you'd like to know more about like my journey with that game. I know lots of people are playing like Tower of Fantasy and all of that right now, but I don't know, maybe people will be into it. I'm always looking for new ideas. So at this point I want to Cyclone Drive. Trying to keep people broken in the wrong order. See, look, we're dealing damage. It's fine. We're dealing damage here. And then I'm actually going to use Awakening just to make sure that. Well, do I need to really? Awaken. No, I still got 5 turns. Actually, just do it. It's fine. Like I said, I'm not here for the burst damage. I mean, the fact that I've taken a couple of % off of each of them, sure. But that's not what I'm here for. I just want the effect back. And Guardian Blades. Make sure that that buff stays on. We might as well eke out as much damage as we can, right? There's no reason not to. Well, they're both at 30%. That's a doable amount. That's a doable number. So yeah, we'll have that burst effect back, please, Machina. While I have a little sip of water. They do have a lot of health, these guys, don't they? They have a lot of health. 10 mil, not bad considering. Not bad considering. And then at this point, I think I just want... If I do Shearer this turn and then the next opportunity I get, I'll use the LD because then the FR will be up as well. So, yeah, let's do that. So, let's just Shearer here. They're only targeting Duluth anyway, so it's fine. So then we're going to get Kais out and then we're going to FR phase again. And then hopefully we'll take the majority, if not all, of their health. So at this point, we want Aerial Drive. I mean, 10 mil without, like, any FR action isn't too bad. And then Hio. Let's do it. Oh, we did get a little bit of a delay. That's not a bad thing, actually. That's actually not a bad thing, because I can use Furious Blades and then level up his effect as well. That's actually not terrible. HP damage during knockback increased. Force effect halted. Yeah, Fujin's animations are nice. I do think that I will get use out of Fujin outside of this, purely because of the fact that her rest of her kit is good. Her FR is not great. It's not. We all know it's not. It would be interesting to see how it performs with Luna Freya, though, when you can give all of the turns to her. Because you can get a pretty hefty percentage. The trouble is you can do the same with Camlanaut if you set up correctly. Right, so this is just going to do nothing. They've got all the turns of the Wind Slash. They've got all the debuffs. I think we're good. I do love Galoof. Like, the FR phase has just started, and we're getting damage like that out of him. Thing is like, yeah, I'd like to see how Fujin performs with Luna Freya, but then you're probably just going to use Luna Freya's stuff at that point, right? Now I want a launch here, please, Fujin, if you could be so kind, my lovely. Doesn't matter which way it goes. Hello, Phoenix. When is 6.2? It's the end of this month. Hopefully I'll have something nice planned for it, yeah. Although next week I do want to do something, because it's actually my partner anniversary on Twitch, so I'd like to do something with that. What are you running out of? Battle to the Death, Soul of Dawn, better EX first, I think. And then LD the next time. Yeah, just get that extra damage out, why not? So we're at 238%, which is nice. Breaks are in the wrong order, that's what we want. Wing dive on Galoof. Missed. Excellent. Extra bit of damage, please. Thank you. Obviously, this would work better with a different FR, but at least Fujin provides an FR for this kind of strategy. And then I just want to do Psy. I don't want to do what's that that's running out? Wind Slash. And how many turns have you got left of it? 3. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna Metsu here. Oh no, I'm just gonna Sigh. Just gonna sigh. Bartz has done us well in the past. We stand Bartz in this channel for sure. So there we go, 300%. Still got 6 turns left on the clock. That's good. Just Galoof throwing out 2.5 million, nearly 3 million damage. Chucking in an extra mil from there. And then chucking in that bit. Lovely. Yeah, why not? Just go for it. You do you, boo. You're fine. And then I'll take a Furious Blades over here, please. And then I'll do that, no problem. And then I'll get an EX LD cast off with Galoof. These guys are just going to fall over at this point. It's just going to fall over. Dawn Katana, go. $350%? Sure. Sure. And then we get lots of damage out of that. Lovely. I feel like I will use EX here because I'm not going to get much difference out of it anyway at this point. Shred that damage. Yes, Queen. Yeah, we'll use Tai here and then, yeah. Because the one on the right's dead anyway. So I might as well get as much damage as I can and re-inflict Wind Slash if I need it. 6%, no probs. You're on 1%, you're fine. I may as well just use LD again. And then I'll just finish it with Machina. 20%, 3 turns left. Might take an extra turn off of this, so... yep, Furious Blades, please, Machina. And then hopefully that'll finish the job. Is it going to finish it? What do we reckon? There we go. See? Off-turn damage. Off-turn damage is king, yo. Like, Fujin's FR is not great. She's pretty cool, though. Like, I don't regret investing in her. Like, I think she's really fun to play with, at the very least. She's very cool, and I like her. I think she's very nice. So, if you're watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notification of any future videos I might be making. I suppose the next one to come out is going to be Charlotta and X-Death, right? So, hopefully I'll get a video out for that sooner rather than later. And, yeah, thank you very much for being here, and I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.